It's ready. Got my glasses on. Do you guys want to run some errands with me? No? No? You're already in the car. You're already here. No choice. Get in the car! Oh, is there water on the camera? Probably. It's raining outside. When you're going around doing all your little, like, errands for the day, do you try and map out, like, the best way? Are you just, like, going to this place and this place? Faster if I go here first and then here. Then I could get coffee there. I could jump in there and do that. Do you guys try and route it that way, or do you just go? Okay, so you have to go to the post office to figure out the P.O. box. That's from the last video. And I have to mail 4 letters and mail a box. So I gotta do all that. You also gotta go to the cleaners to pick up my dress. My bridesmaid's dress from the wedding I went to like 3 videos back in Minnesota. Never cleaned the dress. Was definitely sitting in a bag on the ground in my room for a little bit. Cause I just, you know, I don't know. I didn't clean it. I definitely tore it at the end of the night, and I definitely had some stains on it. So I went to go get it cleaned. Fun fact, we should do like a town tour one time, but the cleaners is in the same strip mall as the deli I used to work at. And we had amazing soups, and the sandwiches we would make were so thick. And they taught me how to make the sandwiches. They were like, put more meat on. I was like, that's a lot of meat. They're like, put more on. People are paying for the, I'm like, no one's gonna eat a sandwich with 7 pounds of turkey on it. I gotta go to Kohl's. I went to Kohl's in like the last video or two. I can't remember now. And I gotta go return 2 of the things from that, because it was just, the one was a really nice shirt. It just so wasn't my style. It had like peaches on it and it was white. Okay, you guys are totally sideways. The shoulder's really cute. It had like a ruffle going up this. Where am I going? I'm not even going the right direction. Damn it. This is the second time I've done this. I went to go the other way and I went this way. So I'm gonna return that. And then I had another striped shirt, like the other one, but it was black with like neon stripes. It kind of gave me, after a while, it gave me like 2007 vibes. And then I have to go to a shopping center, or also known as the store, grocery store. I have to pick up a few food items because I'm filming a collab video with this creator called That Midwestern Mom. She's great. She makes these, makes her catchphrases like, is that Midwestern mom making salads that aren't really salads. She makes like the fruit salads, the Snicker salads, like all these different combinations of things. She's a TikTok creator. Met her on there. Okay, what just fell out of my nose? And, and gotta get the ingredients to film that. And that's what we're doing. Okay, the Kohl's return was easy. I got money back, but they also gave me like this Kohl's cash back. So I basically have like a $13 gift card of money I've already spent. So I almost bought a pillow. I sleep on 2 pillows. I'm a 2-pillow sleeper because I don't like to be flat, but I don't want to be like sitting up. And it's just not comfortable. I feel like I toss and turn because I hate my pillows. But I'm thinking I should like invest some money in a good pillow and see if I sleep better. Because like, do you ever think about, when's the last time you bought a new pillow? I don't think I've ever bought a pillow myself. And I'm 27 years old. Like, think about, would a new pillow help you sleep better? Some people's pillows are thin as hell. Like, you have slept on that for too long. Goodbye. I was in there looking for Cool Whip for like 15 minutes. I always feel like everyone knows where stuff is located in the grocery store. Like, I know the general consensus, like, you know, creamer is supposed to be by the milk, like the frozen, the refrigerated, like all of that is fine. The Cool Whip was not by that. It was like in its own little like middle console thing. It was like by the hot dogs. They don't even go together. And then I was like questioning myself and I was like, wait, do you have to refrigerate Cool Whip before you open it? I was like, yeah, it's like a milk-based, you'd have to. You'd right. And I'm like, I'm not even gonna ask somebody that question. I'm just gonna keep walking around, get my steps in, and I guess I'll figure it out on my own. I didn't record it. I absolutely stuttered on that coffee order. I said, let me get a medium iced coffee, and then I was just like, caramel and mocha, cream and sugar. Like, something's off today. I forgot my own coffee order. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you, too. It's still all in the bottom. What am I, a mixologist? The more that I've been driving around, the more I do want to go get food from the deli I used to work at. The only problem is that the owner, it's a small business. The owner who I worked with still works there. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nice guy. Never had a problem with him. When I left, it was like, I'm going back to college. He's like, it was so nice to have you for the summer. This is great. Come back anytime. But I'm so weird about going back to my old jobs. I'm so weird about it. If I haven't been there in a long time, I cannot just walk in. Because I'm like, who works here? What's it like? Are you going to remember me? I don't want to have a weird conversation. Like, how's everything been? Once I've worked somewhere, I don't go back. Like, I write it off. Is anybody else like that? Like, I feel like if I went in there, either he wouldn't remember me, which is fine, because then we don't have to have a conversation. But if he did, it would just be like, hi, how are good soups in the back. Yeah, cookies in the walk-in. Yeah, I used to eat those when I worked here. They did have good food though. Doesn't help I drive by there sometimes. Not like as a stalker, not as me just like driving by, checking out the old, like my old boyfriend's house. No, like it's in town. I drive by there sometimes. If you're like trying not to eat at a certain place, you just have to work there, and then when you leave, get in a fight with somebody when you leave, so that you always feel weird about coming back and like ordering from there, and then you just won't eat there anymore, and then maybe, you know, you eat healthier. Who knows? Me? No, I just find another place to eat. I just find somewhere else. Hi, I have to pick up a dress. It was blue. Blue? Yeah. Is that what? How long have you guys been here? I feel like you've been 73. Okay, I'm gonna say. I used to work at the deli. Right there, years and years ago when I was in college. But I was like, I feel like I've always seen this business here, and you guys have never moved or nothing.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Right now.
I like, yeah.
We was young and we were grandpas and grandma.
Family business. I see all the pictures. I was like, I feel like probably generations and generations.
Actually, the most are my daughters.
Really?
One is in Europe.
Oh, okay. I got the dress. Good as new. She's like, yeah, we had to clean it twice. And I was like, that makes... I like to party. I got extra dirty. Do you ever walk into a business and you can just like feel how like settled in it is? Like I walked in there and I've known that cleaners to be there since I was born. But I've like, I don't think I've personally ever gone in there for anything, but I walked in and they have, like, she's got a TV set up, like she's just actively watching like talk shows all day while she's cleaning stuff, and she has the whole like corkboard next to the front desk has all these like family pictures on it and everything, like, so like there's no business cards, no nothing, no paperwork, it's just all family pictures. It's just like so nice to see like that they've been there forever, and it feels so like settled in. I feel like a TV show about a cleaners, like a family cleaners, like a sitcom or something, would be really fun. It's 2 PM? Son of a, what did it become 2 PM? The day's already over. We might as well eat dinner. Last stop is the post office. Okay, I just sat in the parking lot of the post office for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. You're not gonna back up as I'm driving, are you? That's what I thought. For like 20 minutes. Because I didn't want to go in. I hate going in to the post office when there's like 95 people in there. It's starting to rain again. I have to mail all of these. Good to go. So I waited and I went in. Oh, I've never seen the guy working today. Never seen him there. And I was like, okay, I got this paper in the mail about the post office with my fees, and I was like, but I already paid, and he like cut me off, which everyone gets annoyed when you get cut off mid-sentence. Like I'm trying to clearly explain the problem. He's like, no, that's only if you had fees due. He's like, if that applied to you, then yada yada yada. And I was like, oh really? Because right here at the top, the second line, its own paragraph, it says your payment is due at the end of July 31st. So if it's in my box, I would think that applies to me. Let me tell you something. Then why put it in my box? Don't you guys have a record of who owes when? Who has paid through August, who has paid through July? So what's that about? Because it doesn't sound like it's my problem. So there's that. So it wasn't even an issue. It was just the system is the issue. And then I had to mail a little package, and usually they're like keypad touchscreens for the credit cards are janky. You had to like, you put the card in the bottom, but it was like covered in tape, and like you had to wait for it. Like, you're like very outdated. That post office is very outdated. I walk in and I'm looking at the new credit card machine. It is like top of the line. Like you could tap it, you could put it in, you could swipe it. It's like big screen, black. Like, and I looked at him. I said, "Is this new? Because this looks new." And he goes, "Yeah." He's like, "You're the second person to use the machine." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then as I'm talking, some guy comes by who must have installed it, and he's like, "Yeah, it's working good." He's like, "It's working perfectly fine." He's like, "Okay, good. That's probably why the fees went up. The fees went up because they're updating the technology." And they said, "How are we going to pay for this?" They said, "We'll make everyone pay more for the PO box, but we're not going to tell them who owes what. We'll let them figure it out." So that is all done. Is this a dead bird? No, it's a pile of leaves. Okay, great. So all the errands are done. And I might buy a pillow, and I'm going to go eat an Uncrustable. This is a different day. What is already on my shirt? Is this toothpaste? It's up here too, or is it dandruff? Play that game. Is it toothpaste or dandruff? I have no... This ain't toothpaste. And a little bit of dandruff up top. Love it! Are you guys drinking these? A Celsius, which I see people drink these all the time. This is a Fuji apple pear. This tastes like old juice that they made spicy. Old spicy juice. And by spicy, I mean like fizzy. I feel like I should go right to the dentist. Like, I just drank a Celsius. I'm gonna need a deep clean. But no, I got told last minute that my family's going over to my brother-in-law, he's my brother, sister-in-law's, someone's house for like dinner. But now I just got done with the presentation and now I need lunch. And I think they're going early, but I don't because I got work to do. So I'm going to go to Arby's, which is not the answer to that problem. But I haven't been to Arby's in a really long time, and I have been craving curly fries like no other. And I need a good curly fry. And also, I would love to try stuff off their menu that I've never even heard of. So let's go do that. Y'all got time for a quick taste test? Also, I'm listening to a podcast called, I think it's called The Nines Club. It's about skateboarders. And they're interviewing Ryan Sheckler, which is like a huge skateboarder. But if you want to know what podcast I'm listening to today, it's called The Nines Club. I'm diverse. You can't put me in a box with my podcast. I listen to all types of stuff. This Arby's is like in the weirdest lot possible. I gotta do the biggest U-turn I know. They got an orange cream shake. They got mac and cheese. I don't know what I want. I have to pull the person where I'm like, I just need a second. Because I don't know what the hell y'all got.
Welcome to Arby's. Please order when you are ready.
Can I do a Greek Euro sandwich? A large curly fry? And then can I also do one of the Jamocha shakes? Thank you. You too. I love when a supermarket, a store, has such a big parking lot that you like park all the way in the back and it's like people don't even know you're there. This must be at least 300 parking spots. This ring is too tight on my finger. It doesn't really fit any of my fingers. I wish I had a sixth finger to put these rings on. It's cost me $13.63. Since when does Arby's do Euros? I only go to one place for Euros. This is a Jamocha shake. This is like probably like a Frappuccino type of... Oh no, that's just straight up ice cream. Oh my god. Since when is their ice cream good? Since when? It's good. Ooh! I'm sure all their shakes would taste like this because you can taste like a vanilla base. If you're looking for a good shake, try Arby's. Holy cannoli. Look at these. Curly fries. I didn't get any sauce. I don't know, I wasn't thinking. I have been jonesing for a curly fry. Curly fries should hit the spot. We should do a ranking of the best type of fry, but I don't know if there's one brand that makes every type of fry. A steak fry, a potato wedge, a regular fry, like a peanut oil fry, a curly fry, crinkle cut, potato tots. I don't think there's one company that makes all the types of fries, but we should compare. That's good. Let's try this Euro business, because like I said, there's only one place I go for Euros. I think there's a dog in that car over there, or it's a kid, like, half out the window. I really can't tell. Ooh. Oh, there is sauce in there, like some tzatziki sauce that they put with these. The meat's okay. It could use some flavoring. I mean, like, overall, it's good. They got tomatoes and onions. Whenever I eat Euros, I don't eat them as a sandwich. I just eat, like, the straight-up meat with everything else on the side. The sauce is, like, almost perfect. It's not a thick tzatziki sauce. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's almost, like, a little runny. Like, in a good way. Or we could, like, compare salads. Fast food salads. I know, doesn't Arby's have like a strawberry summer salad compared to like McDonald's? What is Arby's known for? Isn't Arby's though? We have the beef. We have the meats. The meats, not the beets. We have the meats. You do, because you got Euros, you got hamburgers. I saw a lot of chicken options on that menu. It's good. I ain't got nothing to complain about. These guys are speed racing in the parking lot. You know what? There might only be 2 dogs in that car. I don't think there's any people. I think they got all the windows down with only 2 dogs. I don't see a person. Look at that curly. Now that's what I came for. You know what I thought of as a great place to people watch? Like, and get paid to do it, is being a bagger at a grocery store. A bagger. Because you get to watch people come through the line. You get to see, like, what type of person buys what type of stuff. And you get to see, like, who pays in cash and who pays in, you know, like, a credit card. Who does, like, the Apple Pay. It would just be so interesting to people watch. And you just got to act like you're working. You're like, oh, you want the eggs on the bottom? Right, the eggs go on the bottom, don't they? But why do we put eggs on the bottom if they're the most breakable? So when you slam the bag down in the car, they break? And you put the bread on top so it doesn't get swished. You're just, like, pretending to work as you're, like, watching people. You can watch people in your lane or the other lanes. I was just like, if I had a job at a grocery store, I would either be like the midnight stalker. It sounds like a serial killer, but like the stalker person who puts the things on the shelf. I would do that because you don't got to talk to people. I could listen to a podcast and I like organizing stuff. Or I'd be a bagger, not a cashier, because then you got to worry about the money and the greetings. The bagger person just stands there and looks at you and goes, do you have your own bag? No. Piece of shit. Fine, we'll do plastic, which I always forget my bags. Like, we should rank the best people watching jobs. So like at a grocery store, the bagger's got to be the best people watcher. The best. That bird is popping around. Isn't it weird how birds like jump around? Birds don't walk. The little small ones, they just pop. Isn't that weird? Like, they never just independently use their feet. They just pop, 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 pop. They're, like, constantly just doing a little hop. Oh, he just got a worm or a bug. Spot on, my guy. It's getting really hot in here. I gotta turn the car back on. Maybe there is a person in that car. I don't know. I keep looking at them. I can't tell if they're looking at me. If you worked at a drive-thru, the best people watching job is the person on drinks. The person on drinks and the person bagging the food. Not the person at the window. You gotta be in the moment and present. But the person like bagging the food behind them who just kind of like get to glance over and be like, oh, it's the Frappuccino girls again. Like those people get to people watch. At a school, the janitor. The janitor. The one who changes out the trash cans in the lunchroom. The janitor's probably just watching kids being like, hey, you will not graduate. Little Slim Jim Timmy over there? Mm-mm. He only eats cookies for lunch. If you work at a carnival, those like carnivals that move, every single job, every one of them is a people watching position. You get paid to take people's money and then watch them. Even the rides are like one button. Boop, go. And you just get to watch them like, oh, that kid's gonna throw up. Oh, he's gonna throw up again. Now everyone's covered in throw up. He's like, get the mop. We're gonna need a mop crew to the throw up-atron because they're, you know, people are taking it seriously. Thanks for hanging out with me or eating lunch with me. I think Arby's might have just moved into like my top 5 favorite fast food. We'll have to do more comparison videos because I think you guys like those. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay productive, stay full. I'll see y'all next week. Bye. Oh, there's a person in the car. Or he's stuck his head in the car. Or he's trying to get in the car, but it's locked. There's definitely at least one dog in the car. I'm gonna go back to my original answer. He can't even get in the car. Should I be worried? Should I be calling so? Or should I just be minding my own business? You know what I'm talking about? Oh! Oh, it's still recording. It's still recording. Okay. Y'all doing a little people watching? Nice. Bye!